very high moisture content in the snow. It is heavy to shovel, and we're approaching a foot or more in many areas. So probably not what you want to do to go out and try to shovel some of it or move some of it tonight, but it would be in your best interest to try to get at least this base of heavy snow moved and let the finer snow fall down over the course of the night. So it still looks like a widespread 18 to 24. Really not changing these numbers yet. 18 to 24, some pockets of higher numbers, but generally about a foot to 20 inches or so along the immediate south coast, a heavier.
Start posting to that, and that's where a lot of these weather watcher photos are coming from, and a lot of the information as well. And I'm going to get to that as soon as this big screen works here. All right, so let's go to the RJ Pine page. Put your pictures on this page, and we're going to do it live. We're going to scroll down and see what kind of messages we have here. Wow, my lights have gone up too, 2577. It was in the 1700 range earlier. Recent posts by others other than RJ Hine. Let's see all from Westerly. Very windy, tree branches touching the ground. Thanks for that, Carol Haggerty. Peter J. Wayman, tree felling the burden in Providence. Jackie Stewart. Trees are getting very heavy here in North Providence. Now, when you post your pictures to the page, tell us where you are and give us an idea of how much snow you have out there as well.
Heeding the warnings to stay off the road. The visibility is really poor. The plows actually on Route 1 have done a pretty good job keeping Route 1 pretty passable, but you just don't want to be out here. It's pretty miserable, especially with the wind blowing and whatnot, and it is a little bit slippery. The snow is really piling up, especially when you try to turn off the main road like Route 1 to get anywhere. You really have to struggle to get through it. You know, we have an SUV with four-wheel drive, and it's just hard to get through that snow. So most people are heeding the advice. It is awfully miserable out here right now. I'm Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News, live in North Attleboro.
There's really no reason to go out. Most businesses are closed right now, although I know Cumberland Farms was trying to stay open, and they were offering free coffee to plow drivers or utility workers, but not media people. Sorry.
That's right. We always pay double. So Brian Crandall from North Attleboro. I'll tell you, this is one of those cases where it is really great to have crews in the field, just to kind of show you what it is like out there. It's really firsthand reporting right now. The big issues that we have said since the get-go are the roads, which seem to be okay. I mean, for the most part, we haven't seen too many cars on the roads on a Friday night, but the power outages, that's going to be a big issue, and the question is how long will it take to restore that power?
Yeah, and you wonder too where they're going to put all this snow. I mean, we saw Brian there at a parking lot, so obviously they're putting it in the shopping plazas there, but in the more congested cities, you wonder where are they going to put all that snow. They used to just dump it into the river, but they don't do that anymore because
so it's interesting there. So as we continue here, we want to let you know we're going to try to bring you some more live cameras if we can go around the horn, if you will, just to give you an idea of what's happening in the city. One of the things you'll notice as you begin to watch the live cameras, we're lucky now because they haven't really been filled with the snow, or the lens, but you're noticing the wind. Okay, so this is one of the many live cameras, and this live camera is looking where, if somebody can just give me this is Route 138 in Newport.
I just got off the phone.
Right now, the Newport Grand, our director, Micah Hearn, lives in that area, so he knows that this is right around. So, looking at this on a Friday night, there's one plow. It's a ghost town. You can see the conditions if you look to the bottom right to that street light there. You can see the blowing there.
Right.
And so you realize
that don't have power